Thank you for teaching me as much about English. That's embarrassing. Sorry for calling you mum as well. Did I call her? Oh, I did call her mum accidentally, actually, yeah. This is so fun.
I can't wait to do this.
Okay, love you, hello. I've got to reduce everything down. I've got like these are like, has like fruit and vegetables in from the supermarket. Made of cardboard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. I need to get it down to like 2. From the looks of it, it seems like I've got some kind of hoarding fetish. I'm obsessed with hoarding things. Most of them are filled with like used CDs and stuff, but this one I thought I'd tackle first. Books. It's mostly books. And again, if I take a video, then I can throw it away. I'm in that kind of mood where I could easily just give up, but I've got to push on through. What do people do with cards? These are mostly like 21st birthday. There's a couple of like, so you're leaving cards from old jobs. I might keep the big ones, because like, look, the big ones, I feel like they make sense. Best wishes. Kaz. I've never known a Kian. It's gone. Stee and Neil. What am I keeping it for? I'm going to do my first veto and just move it down there. This is going really well. So super well. This is cool. Although, unfortunately, I don't know who made this. I feel I should be like, love it. You know what? I appreciate whoever made this for me. Hope you can see it. If not, it's gone. Okay, first victory. I might give these books to my niece and nephew. That is giving away pile. This is like when I was leaving. Oh, what's this? Questionnaire for young people. I don't think I'm allowed to look at this now. Where would you go for any other advice or help for alcohol and drugs? Other. Who? Myself. What a loser. How many different people have you had oral sex with? 21 people. Let me tell you, that's a lie. That is an absolute lie. I was 16. What is going on? How many times have you been pregnant? 1 time. In the past 3 months, have you had any of the following issues? Other problems. Pissed off. Although I'm of a healthy weight and look thin, I still feel an urge to lose weight. Right, we're getting rid of this. Okay, so this book is from when I left high school. This is some boring blurb, most boring piece of literature ever. My birthday is the 13th of July 1992. I was born on a Monday at 7 p.m. at Wiston Hospital. My mum is called Marion and my dad is called Paul. I have a brother who's about 5.5 years older than me called Luke. Wow. I attended Aston Primary School in April 1997 and left in July 2003. When I was in reception, I was in Green Group, and my primary school teachers were reception in year 1 was Miss Edwardson, year 2 was Mrs. Thacker, year 3 and 4 Mrs. Charlton, and Mr. Abbott, who also my headmaster, on a Thursday and Friday, and Miss Ishik, what a loser, and a bully. I didn't write that in, by the way. That would have been more interesting, but no, just pure fact. September 2003, I attended Frudgham High School, which was later to be changed to Frudgham Science and Technology College. Placed in the form of Miss Evans for year 7 and 8, Mrs. Doyle in year 9. All years I was with Alex Littler, Tom Redmond and Jordan Carr. No offence to them. I just used to hang out with girls, but I wasn't allowed to hang out with girls in form time. Who I moved from primary school with through no fault of my own. In year 10, Jade, Amy, Katie and Haley saved me to join them in their form with Miss Dolan, and then left the form year in year 11 with Jade and Amy to join Mr. Letson. I am now planning on leaving this school in May 2008. I am planning on leaving. I had to because the school was shutting down. I might leave, I don't know. Leaving my schoolmates, teachers and headmistress, Mrs. Cooper, to join Priestley Sixth Form College in September of 2008. Open brackets, yeah right, Riverside College now, woo! Close brackets, then another open brackets, December 2008, close brackets. So bland. These next pages, you can do almost anything so I can remember you with. Open brackets, within reason. On any of these pages, past this page, not this page. Why am I so specific? What's going on? This can be anything from writing an essay about the wonder of me, drawing or sticking in a picture, or just signing your name. Just write your name next to it. Enjoy. Don't talk to you much, but you're pretty cool. Am I delaying? Is this... Yeah. passed my test 15 years ago. For Christ's sake. Oh, it's gone in a cupboard now. That's where it's going to stay for 5 years. Oh no. 17 years ago, I left school. Honestly, what is all this crap? Right, biology, gone. Sorry. He's come into the light of God's presence. All right, thank you. I either got really bored one day or it was like a write down choice words that represent you. Brother, boy, nephew, son, student, likable, scout, kind, unique, strange, gullible, common sense, cleverish, energetic, lively, colourful. Are you ready for this one? White. Okay. Whoa, why did you go there? Fun, blonde, blue eyes, brother. Okay, I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. Oh, I had to write a letter to all my teachers. Mr. Curtis, sorry for not getting you flowers like I did for Miss Parr. Bit weird. So I made you a box instead, and sorry for saying, can't you afford a new car? It came out completely wrong. Thanks for getting me a Basswell? Thanks for getting me a Basswell. I like Mr. Curtis, he was cool. Miss Parr, I hope my spoon making is as good as my millionaire shortbread. Think of me and Emma every time you eat that. Thanks for being a great teacher, from Andrew Holt. To Miss Matson, now pupils won't have to dry their hands on newspaper like me or on their clothes. Well, for at least a week anyway. Ha 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 ha. Did she buy paper tissue? I don't know. Mrs. Crooks, thank you for helping me understand maths and for not losing your patience at me for not understanding a lot of the maths work. Also, next, thanks for being a great teacher. It just cuts off. Also, next, thanks to Mrs. Ramage. Whoa. Thanks for not completely going insane when I asked you all those questions. Here are some counters in case you have the next Andrew Holt in your classes, from Andrew Holt. To Mrs. Ward, thank you for teaching me as much about English. That's embarrassing. No H at the end. Also, thank you for playing Romeo and Juliet and making me find out the name to that you and me always sung by the Wannadees. Sorry for calling you Mum too as well. Did I call her? Oh, I did call her Mum accidentally. Embarrassing memory just went. That was quite a nice one. I'm still gonna get rid of it. I've always got the memories. Let's just look at all this rubbish. I'm getting rid of that. That's gone. The carbon cycle. Decay and pressure. If I could describe my life in 2 words, it would be decay and pressure. Oh, these are reports. You know what? I'm making another video about this. This is Mrs. Ward, the one I called Mum. Okay, so on this page, I literally just wrote the track listing of Crowded House's greatest hits. Like, why? Why did I do that? Well, I did, so you're welcome, Crowded House. I like that. I like that fun. I tried really hard with this one. Mr. Warwick, I think he was the cool one. This is a half-empty book. Yeah, I gave up, didn't I? Again, like, why am I keeping this? Assured short hold tenancy. Apparently I signed it. God, let's be quick. Miss Russell. Just a load of grafts. A load of grafts. I was just grafting. Quadratio triangle. Even looking at it, I don't know what it is. Show it, then throw it. That's the theme of today. Higher tier mock paper. Lots of mock papers. Like, why? Why is this in my life? Yawn fest. I had to write down, like, each one. And obviously my ADHD got in the way. I will have had enough time. The smell of perfume reeking from the receptionist. And the impatience of waiting in the waiting room while she's looking through the everlasting list of files. Even though you know it's rubbish. You pick from the year-old selection of magazines. There's always some woman behind you coughing down your neck. And her cough smells of vapor rub. I don't know what's going on here. Person walks out of the doctor's room and this waft of Halton Hospital at lunchtime comes flooding through the waiting room. The perfume isn't the worry anymore. And as you lose the will to live and you think it will never be you, the receptionist shouts your name, then says the doctor will see you now. Doctors always ask you things like, how are you? And what's the matter? And he gives you a quick checkup and then sends you on your way. And then you have a discussion. I didn't do punctuation like at all. Wow, 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 wow. Honestly, I used to have, there was an essay, and she couldn't finish marking it. Just went waffle. Waffle. You're waffling, Drew. Stop waffling. And then it just stopped. I was like, why don't I have a mark? And she just went, I just couldn't continue reading it. Oh, this one's good. This is the kind of stuff that I want. This poem's called Valentine. I've just written like, here, it will blind you with tears like a lover. Onion connection with tears. Loops of onion could suggest a ring. Does she think it's a good gift? Where's the evidence for this? You're not really saying anything about the poem here. I love how blunt it is. You're not really saying anything of any worth at all. Ludicrous. I don't know what's going on here. They both have food inside them. They can both be turned on. They both exist. They both live for numbers of years. They both leak if they are left open. Brackets with cat equals after surgery. They both have to be disposed of in a special way. They are both silky smooth. And then it just goes full on rogue. Don't know what's going on. Chernobyl became a household name, as well as the greatest Soviet shame. In 86, Reactor 9 collapsed to rubble. The entire world was now in trouble. The patch of land north of Kiev. Not my fault. Blame Gorbachev. Okay! Apparently, polka dot was in. This is so dumb. Dear Mr. Bendover. The fact they are all animal is beyond the point, and I want something done about this. This is an issue that really needs to be resolved. I have your address, so you can't run away. Okay. Think about the conditions the animal that tested your lipstick have gone through for your twisted enjoyment. Yours sincerely, Amanda. Hug and kiss. You know, this was 2008, when I was most ashamed. Stolen my nana's jewellery when I was 4. Bulging pockets and a pearl necklace hanging out. Stolen a nice toy car from play school. No, I'd never do it again.
But I would.
Scary. The dogs on the bed. My nana and granddad's, like, the spare room was the 3 dogs' bedroom. So you'd walk in and they'd all just, like, be on the bed and they'd stare at you like this, like, can we help you? You'd be like, oh, sorry. This has just become a hoarding channel. Anti-hoarding channel. Anti-hoarding. That should be my drag name. You can't see what I can see. And what I can see is just a load of rubbish on the floor. But I am making progress. I know I have to go. Bye. Actually, that can go as well. Can't be bothered. Anyway, okay, love you, bye. Oh, subscribe, like, all that jazz, if you could do that. Thank you.